Hello YouTube, this is Grow It, Build It, and today we're going to be growing some pale purple coneflower. It's very similar to the regular echinaceas that everyone has seen it's a very common plant. This one is a little bit different. Here's a picture from the seed packet. The leaves are a lot narrower, and I have grown it already. I'll put some pictures up. Basically, it's at least the ones I've grown, it blooms. I can't remember if it's a week sooner or a week after the regular echinacea blooms. So they're very similar. They look a little different, but height-wise they're about the same. The seeds look almost identical to the regular echinacea. They look like little wood chips. I always thought it was the strangest looking seed. But there is something that's very different about these, though. These need to be in the ground or in a cold, moist stratification period for, they say, about 3 months. Now, it's like February 20-something right now, so I'm very late on these. But my experience, I know that if I really soak them well, and it tends to help them germinate a little better, especially in the spring. So I'm going to put them in the ground like I normally would, but come this spring, I'll be giving these an extra drink. Now, these need to go into the ground a little deeper, since it's a slightly bigger seed. So I'm going to wet this down quick because my cell, I packed it the other day, it's dried out a little bit. So there we go. Give a few more pumps to my sprayer there. If you've already packed it, the best way to make a little hole I've found is to just take an old pencil and use that to just kind of poke around a little bit. It also helps for tamping down too, but all I'm going to do is take that, dig it in, and wiggle it around a little bit. The best way to plant anything like this really is to just not fill your cell all the way up. Fill your cell a little shallow, so not all the way to the top with dirt. Plant your seeds and then cover it up with the appropriate thickness. That's about the best way to do it, I've found. I think I took that idea from somebody else. But I'm just going to take a few seeds and drop them in the holes, and that might be a little deep right there. But we'll just get them out in the ground as soon as we can here, and we should be good. And you should always be liberal with how many seeds you put in here. If you start having too many germinate, you just need to grab a tweezers and start yanking them out, or transplant them into other pots, whatever you feel like, I guess. Also, when it comes to planting depth, I've found that it's a little better to go shallow rather than deep, just because if it's too deep and it can't reach the top, well, you're out of luck. If it is a little bit shallow, the seed should be able to compensate for it. It may not be the best situation, but if it's in your care, you should be able to take care of it. So that's about it. I'll just give them another spurts of water here, and we should be good. Thank you very much.